Hello, this is Ruth, and today I have the Beautiful Bento Box die set to share with you, again from Tonic Studios. And there are 28 different dies in this, and we're going to have a look inside at the dies, and then I'm going to start making something. So you can see already from the packaging here, there's some really beautiful samples on there, and you can make this in 1 layer, 2, 3, or just however many layers you like, because it looks like this little piece here fits up through the layers, and you can stack them up and they'll still stay quite secure. So just opening it up here, there are instructions inside, and they don't look too difficult from first glance, so hopefully we'll be able to follow along with those. So don't forget, if you haven't already subscribed, to do that and hit the notification bell, and that will keep you up to date with loads and loads of videos that I have coming along. And also, if you do enjoy it, at the end give me a big thumbs up and leave me a little comment if you have a minute or two, because that always helps me, always helps my channel along as well, and I love to keep in touch with you. So with all of these instructions here, we'll have a very quick look at the die set, and then we'll just start to make something. I'll put it this way, and already I can see that would be really beautiful on a card. So you would not necessarily use these 3 different panels. I would say you would cut the circle out and then put this panel, you know, rotate that and have that in 3 areas here, or the same with the other 2, but they look really beautiful, particularly that one. That's quite different, isn't it? And then again we have other panels here that would look really beautiful on cards, and even that would be really nice as a pocket on a memory book. And then we've got some other ones here as well, so don't forget, get a bit of extra mileage out of your die set, use them for other things as well. And obviously the bento box is what this is for, but do keep in mind that you can use these for other things too. So I think I'll go and look out some card and see what colours I think would suit this, and I'll be right back. I've got lots and lots of bits and pieces cut out now, and I'm just going to go ahead and follow the instructions. So I've got 4 of these, and I have 3 of these, and 6 rectangles, and all the bits and pieces that are on there. And first of all I need these 3 to make the actual box, these 3 and 2 of the round ones as well. So there's my other one, and I'm just going to wait until I have this assembled a little bit more and then add the decorative panels on after that. But I've chosen some really beautiful golden quatrefoil and some gold glitter card as well, and I think those are going to look really lovely. And I've also kept the white because I think that shows that off really nicely as well, and doesn't get too overwhelming with a lot of dark colours. So we're going to just fold these pieces in and all the little tabs back on the 3 of these, and then we can sort of fold those papers back slightly just to give a bit of a curve. I like to do that first of all before I fold these ones back. It makes it just a little bit easier, and so that you don't get any harsh lines, and that whenever you're folding it back, if you take something rounded like a brush or a bottle or something, you can just make your fibres mold slightly into a curve by doing that with an alcohol marker, is what I usually use anyhow, and then you'll find it's a lot easier just to put these over after you do that. So hopefully you can see this, but there are little guidelines down here coming from each compartment here, and it's a little debossed line, and that's where these areas here get set into. So we're going to put glue along the inside of these tabs here, set this down in, but remembering that each one of these comes into the center here. So you'll have one in that part and one in where this line is as well here. And then we can do the same with the next one and work our way around, and you can glue these tabs together on here and pop the other ones in below, and just follow that right round until you have the 3 parts attached. can just turn that over and glue this one on the other side, and just make sure it's all lined up, and it will cover all those glue tabs and keep this all lovely and tidy. Now I'm going to make some of the little drawers. So there are 3 that are going to fit into this. Compartments really rather than drawers, but that's what this shape is for here. First of all then I'm going to reinforce all these little score lines, burnish them all with my little bone folder, and then we'll work our way around making this up. This time we want to take this little panel in the center here and just bend that around slightly. So take whatever you're using again to do that with, and it's my alcohol marker as always, and I'm just going to mold that around it just a little bit, and it's just that little bit in the center. And then we can go ahead and bring this up. So if you turn this over so that this is folding up this way, and you can glue all those little bits in below there. So if you just hold on for a second or two until the glue has grabbed in this piece, then it's really easy. I was going to tuck those on the inside, but it's actually easier if you put them on the outside here. Just put the glue there, and then you can just pop them on here. Going by the instructions then, you'll also have cut 6 of these rectangles, and 3 of them will be used as the back piece of the drawers here, of the little compartments. So go ahead and give that a little curl as well, and then put glue along this tab on each side and also along all of these, and attach that on there. So now the 3 little compartments are ready, this is ready, and I have the other 3 rectangles, and those are really going to be used for reinforcements for inside the compartment here, the main compartment. So I'm just going to glue those on in there in each one, and that really strengthens that box. Taken this little die and I've cut that out in lovely glitter card, and I'm going to glue that on here. Just a slight little bend around there, and glue one of those onto each of these little parts here. I've used this little die in gold glitter card as well, and I've cut that out 3 times, and I'm going to glue that into the base, and then the little bases will match the tabs at the top. And when I've done all of that, I can put all of these in right in here. Now I've cut out 3 of these, and these reinforce the sides, and they're also the little feet. So you'll need to just give them a little mould around this way so that they bend slightly, and then fold these pieces back. Now if you're making stackable tiers, you actually won't need the feet on the bottom of them, but you still will need this area here. So for those side pieces to cover the seams and reinforce all of that, you'll just snip this piece off. But for the one I'm doing at the minute, I need feet on it as well. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these little panels together at the back here. That will make the feet, and then I'm going to glue this panel directly on here, and then you'll be able to see right in there where that belongs on that line here. Then I'll decorate it all at the end. This stage then you can go ahead and glue all these little panels in and glue this one onto the sides here. So these will fit right over here, and then you can take a little square piece and put it on here, and you'll be able to glue all these ones right in here the whole way around. So you can see there that I actually changed this to gold glitter card because just as I was gluing it on, I decided not to go ahead and attach it, but to have it something different to separate in between there. And I put the little gold squares on here, so all of that gold glitter looks really, really lovely on there. Now I'm going to make the lid, so I've got these two pieces and I'm going to glue them directly one on top of the other, and then I'm going to decorate the top. So I've set this die directly on top of my patterned paper. Now this is only important if your paper has a pattern which follows around the way, and it won't really matter if you're just using plain card. But if you want this to be continuous around, this is the way to do it. Place this on top, and then you can put the die that you're using to cut it, so that would be, say, this one, inside here, and then die cut that. Obviously then you're going to take this off. You won't need this one on. Set it back down and use that for placement the whole way around. So I have now got these three pieces which I can glue on top of the lid as soon as I glue those two lid pieces together. To make the little handle, I have cut three of these pieces out here, and I'm just going to attach by these little glue tabs on here. And then you can see once those glue tabs are dried, it's probably better not to try it just until they are properly dried too, because that will come apart. But then you can glue this one onto here, and then just fold all of these over and glue them on top of each other. I've cut out some of these little dies which I could put in here, but I've decided not to use them. But what I have done is use the little decorative details on here. So I have that on there in glitter, and the little triangle on the top as well. And I haven't put it on the bottom because that's the part that I'm going to add the glue on, and then that will be the little handle at the top of this. So obviously if you are making one of these boxes and it's going to be stackable, you won't need the handle on any of them, only the top one, and you won't need the feet on any of them, only the bottom one. Isn't that lovely? That's it all finished, and we can just lift the lid right off there, and there's the little compartments, and you could put a lovely little gift in there, and this would make a beautiful little table decoration as well as a little gift box. And I hope you've enjoyed it. Now obviously this is going to look completely different depending on what colours you use for it, but I love black and gold together. I think they're very, very striking colours. I don't necessarily always like to have the black background on it because I think the white shows it off really well and makes it very striking. So I hope you like that too. So thank you very, very much for watching right through to now. I hope you've enjoyed it, and don't forget, if you have enjoyed it, to give me a big thumbs up and leave me a little comment at the end. My affiliate links for everything I've used will be down below in the comments in the description of the video, and thanks to everybody who uses those. And until next time, happy crafting. Bye bye.